Hi everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. I'm just cruising along the broads here now, and I'm now about to go onto the main Hickling Broad, and it's got mega waves. I just tried once just now and I could only stay out there for a minute or so. Literally just pushing me backwards. So I thought I'd just do a little video showing everyone how rough it can get out there. So let's have a little wander and let's see what we can find. I'm having to give the boat a bit of stick just to keep steady on the actual river. It's definitely hard work. Said on the forecast we've got 15 mile an hour easterly, so I thought that's not too bad, we can deal with that. Get down here and that's probably 30 plus mile an hour. But thought we'd have a little look. I thought you'd be interested to see it. So I thought I'd just do a short video so you can see what I'm dealing with. I was going to go out and do a tour of the Broad, but my engine and stuff can't deal with that sort of weather. It's not made for it. Not that it'd be much fun sitting out in them waves anyway, because the boat's all over the place, up and down, side to side. Rocks are quite bad. It does most things I want to do, but this is asking a bit much of it, I think. Sorry about the wind. The waves are starting to come along here now as well. These are nothing compared to what's around the corner. You'll see in a sec. I'll have to get a bit of speed up, otherwise I'll be going backwards as soon as I hit this corner because the wind's literally directly in my face. Get some speed going, otherwise I ain't going to get anywhere apart from going backwards when I hit this corner. You probably ain't going to be able to hear much I'm saying, so just bear with me for a minute and I'll show you what we got out there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, it looked like a sea. Crazy. I ain't going to be able to stay out there long. Just going to go out there enough to show you. Yeah, we're getting wet already. Nothing unusual. Woohoo! That is not 15 mile an hour wind. Sorry about the filming, but we're jumping up and down on the waves and we're all over the place. We're getting soaked. Just to get you a little video. I like adventures, you know what I'm like. I ain't gonna be able to go far in it though. That'll kill the old batteries before we even start going against the wind and the tide. I'll take it for a little run out of that. I'm getting drenched here. Water's flying over the side of the boat. The waves. Really a corner of the whole Broad that's not windy, otherwise I'd find it. It's literally choppy all the way. Whee! Think I'm getting wet. Things I do for my subscribers, eh? void of view and see what's going on. We'll come here at some point and fish, but only when it's safe to do so. Hey, just got some water. Definitely yucky out here. I guess there's a lot of weed out here, so you have to be careful of getting on the prop like I just have. You have to keep it really shallow. Take it easy, which is hard to do. Hence why I just stopped. Right. So these weed beds are crazy. This is how bad the weed is out here. Didn't realise it was that thick. It's clogged up all the propellers. I've drifted in. I'm sitting in the bushes. Crazy. Got no way of propelling myself back out there and round there, so I'm going to have to literally grab hold of the bushes, pull me along and haul myself round. So if you come out on here, stay out in the middle there near the bollards, otherwise you'll have some fun like I am. Feels like a good spot to sit and fish, which I'll do another day. But at the moment I've got to sort this out and then I'll be back. So we're back in. Stay away from that weed. Stay near the green boys. Definitely splishy splashy out here. The further you come out, the bigger straight over me. The bigger the waves are getting. They're pretty crazy. You go a bit faster, you sort of jump them a little bit. Oh, I could get out to a spot if I wanted to, but sitting out here in this wouldn't be too great, I don't think. I say stay near your green boys. Going out to spots, because as soon as you stray, there's weed around the edges. Whee! I've got nice wet legs, water coming in the boat. All part of the fun. I would like to sort of do a spin around and show you what we're out in the middle of the Broad, but I don't really want to go sideways to the waves too much. It's going to give me some serious hassle. Sorry about the filming, but I'm literally jumping all over the place. Thought you might like to see it. Probably worse being out in the sea. See if I can give you some sort of idea of what we're looking at. Yeah. Whee! Definitely rough out here. I think this post over here is going to be my limit. Near enough across the broad now. Got to look after my battery because it's obviously very draining on this. In these waves and stuff, I've got a spare one with me as well. I think we're going to spin around here, try not to get soaked. The waves coming in. Whee! That's what I'm on about, turning sideways to the waves. You have to do it fast. I don't want none of that coming in the boat too much. Hey. Trouble out here, there's a lot of weed. It's not very deep. It causes all sorts of hassle. Hopefully we're clear again. I'm not going to pick up too much more, hopefully. I think we're picking up again already. Could do about that. We'll head back towards our way we need to go. So we don't get any problems. I mean, that doesn't really matter too much. Even if you got stuck out here, you'd only blow into the side. And you can pull yourself along the reeds anyway, that's not, you know. It's very shallow, you can literally get out if you want to. Right pain this weed though. See what not many people come up here and fish it. But if you can get past it, which is very hard. And there is some nice big fish in here to be had. Get ourselves back over towards the river now, I think. Waves are starting to sort of slightly change direction, so we're going against them slightly. Like I say, it's going to drain the batteries down, which we don't want to do. Otherwise we'll go all the rest of the way back, which we definitely don't want to do. It's a long way back to the car. Look like out here. I'm sitting here quite happily in my chair, engine on the back, a couple of batteries, bottle of water. What more do you need? It's definitely a bit rough out here. It's like being on the sea, I reckon. Oh, I picked up some weed again. Bear with me, I'm going to clear the propeller. Without getting blown in. high for a minute just so we get back into the river. And I'll drop it down again. Believe it or not, the rivers, I don't know, twice the depth of the broad. Right, we'll sort of drift across there, so we'll drop this down again. We can probably drift down half the river. Yeah, like I say, it's very shallow. If you did have an engine failure or something like that, you literally just get blown into the reeds. You can put yourself along the reeds if you didn't have an oar or something like that. Once you get back into your river or your outlet or wherever you started, you can sort yourself out. So, better to not have an engine failure or flat battery or anything like that. Better to keep on top of things as much as you can, keep things serviced, keep your batteries replaced every few years, look after your stuff, and that should look after you, fingers crossed. I know there's times where you get hassled, but most of the time not. You know, that's when they're coming back into the river section. I'm literally doing nothing, the engine's off, and that's blowing us that fast. Just gives you an idea how windy it is. Absolutely crazy. I'm not having to steer or anything because of the flow of the river. It's not pushing me into the side or anything. It's blowing down both sides. It's just taking me down the middle. Might take me towards the side a little bit as I get down here, but I'll deal with that when I get there. Basically done what I wanted to do. I wanted to go in the middle and sort of pretend that my engine weren't working and see what I'd be able to do if I needed to. So I let myself drift into the side, went through the big patches of weed, literally went right through them, pulled myself along the reeds to a clear bit, cleared the propellers and stuff, and away we went again. It's always good to go out and sort of practice and pretend that you broke down when you haven't, just so you know what to do when you actually do break down. They're going to get blown into the bank. Well, look, things. You've got to remember sometimes that you'll have other people with you as well, so you need to know what to do if you do get any hassle. Okay, now I know pretty much what I can do like that. I don't know what so much on a calm day, obviously you just oar in, wouldn't you, but when you've got 30 plus mile an hour winds like that, as I say, just let yourself go to the edge. And as you can see, the wind will do it for you. Right, I'll spin you around and I'll show you where we're heading. So it's decided to literally just blow us downstream. So I'm going to save a bit of power and just cruise along. Pretty powerful today. Really the roughest I've ever been out on the boat, I think. It's a good test of my knowledge and say what I needed to do if I needed to do it. Takes us now. See if I blow us down without me actually steering. This is actually pushing me along quite fast. Look, I'm in third gear or something. It's on zero. This is a lovely inlet river. I think what I'll do at some point is get some rods out along here and see what we can catch. Give it a bit of gear so it don't blow into the bank. Certainly a lot calmer and nicer down here. See a few fish topping, you can probably see them as well. Managed to find a float while I was out there as well. She's still in good nick, so that was a bonus. Still cracked, I don't think it is, but you never can tell. It's a 4BB loaded waggler. Oh, fish come up right in front of the boat. Right, I think. It's still windy down here, but it's shielded from both sides. A bit, well, a lot compared to being out on the main Hickling Broad. Don't seem to be loads of weed in here like there is out on that broad. I don't know what's all out there. This is much clearer in here, which is good. It's also much deeper. Right, we have to start using some power again, I think, to start moving. To get far enough downriver for it to be a lot calmer. Oh, double fish. I did try and do this live for everyone, but just couldn't hold a signal out here. Lovely, peaceful bit of river to be on. There's hardly ever anyone else about along here. More fish. There seem to be small fish coming up to the surface. Doesn't mean there are bigger ones further down. Quite a few spots, and with some more fish. Probably saw them ones, 2 or 3 come up in front of us then, they're still coming up. So they're not very big, they might be being chased by bigger fish there. If I can drift through and get one to come up right next to the boat so I can see what they are. One coming up behind the boat. I don't seem to be too scared. Along our way down this river to the main Hickling Broad. There's lots of other ways in, you can just go straight on the slipway on the actual Hickling Broad entrance. Oh, we'll have a look along here and see what's what. So there's loads of different ways in and out. There's a kingfisher there. Look. Hopefully you can see that. On the side there on that bush. That was nice to see. Just trying to see where it went. There is a spot further down here, they seem to fly around quite a lot. You sometimes see a couple there together, which is unusual. I don't know what that was. Pike or a perch. Something went flying through the water then. Disturbed something next to the boat. Right everyone, I've got about half an hour now before I get back to the car and take the boat and everything out. So I'm going to sign off here and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks very much for coming in. I hope you enjoyed seeing the rough old Broad and me testing out the boat in case of engine failure or something like that, or you know, something like that happening. Seemed to have worked out all right and feel pretty confident in going on most places now. Don't think I'd go onto the sea with the boat without a petrol outboard. I don't think these electric ones would be up to the job of, you know, flying through the sea and the waves and the rougher weather. You'd want something a bit more powerful, but on the Broads most of these motors sort of do the job. I might upgrade this one. This one's a 40-pound thrust, which is quite powerful. It does most stuff, but look, that board I was just on out there, I could do with like an 80 or 100-pound thrust. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's not very often you're going to want to have to go out there and do anything, because that would be a nightmare to sit there and try and fish, because the water would just be coming in the boat all the time and be getting soaked. That'd be a pain. But yeah, thanks very much for coming in, and I'll see you all soon in the next video or the next live.